Circular Motion, a novel by Alex Foster. Read by Timothy Andrés Pabon. Part 1. Arctic Lemmings. It was still early. The northern lights hung like creamed angels, and my sister went out alone to feed the pigs. As the snow crunched beneath her boots, she repeated the Lord's Prayer to herself, trying to remember what came after deliverance. She was 9, and already accustomed to the occasional feeling that her world was spinning out of control. She found the pigs hiding in the corner of their pen, away from their space heater. They hadn't touched yesterday's feed. She didn't know why. For several minutes, she tried to scrape the old pellets from their trough, but they were frozen solid. In the woodland wind, with the stars all falling westward, she grew vaguely afraid. Something creaked in the dark, and she looked up toward our house. The sound seemed to be coming from underneath the snow. She stepped toward it, the pig silent at her back, and for a moment the yard seemed perfectly still. Then she screamed. Across the yard and into the street, the snow erupted with thousands of rodents. They were like maggots, bursting from a carcass, zigzagging and trampling one another. One scrambled up her leg. She kicked it away. They seemed to have no idea where they were. The pigs barked at them, and they dashed for the tree line, following one another blindly. By the time she reached the front door, cold air burning her lungs, no sign of them remained but rough, white scarring in the earth. Days of 23 hours and 59 minutes. I wasn't home to see my sister come in panting, exclaiming how the apocalypse had arrived and it was starting on our lawn. I didn't witness my parents' reaction. I can only imagine it. I imagine that had my sister borne testimony to a revelation of doom on any morning other than that one, our father would have encouraged her. "Damn right," he would have said, barely listening. And then he might have cited the biblical plague of rats at Ekron, consoling her with the admonition that judgment ought only be feared by sinners, socialists, and queers. On any other morning, our mom might have tried to pacify her with promises of red Jell-O or a trip into town to play at the entertainment annex. But my parents' mood on that particular morning is difficult to guess for the same reason that I'm limited to guessing. For on that morning, they were preoccupied by the discovery that I, their other child, was gone. In the middle of the night, I had finally run away. I was 20 and had...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?